While meditating, the woman suddenly felt as if many hands were touching her. Uneasy, she looked down and saw only a few ants. She ignored them at first, but moments later she noticed ants everywhere, crawling around her feet. Following their trail, she discovered they were gathering around a tiny hole in the wall. Lisa leaned closer to inspect it, but the hole was too dark to see clearly. Suddenly, a sharp pain shot through her scalp. At first, she paid little attention, yet strange things soon began happening. At work, she constantly scratched her head. Even before bed, she could not stop. The itching grew worse every day until she even used sandpaper to scratch her scalp, as if controlled by some invisible force. One day, Lisa went to a warehouse to retrieve some supplies. While searching between the shelves, she suddenly heard strange footsteps behind her. The moment she turned around, all the warehouse lights switched on at once, and the footsteps changed into the desperate cries of a woman. Lisa cautiously followed the sound toward the right side of the room, but when she looked down, there was no crying woman at all, only ants swarming across the entire floor. As she tried to figure out where they were coming from, a shadow suddenly appeared in a mirror and grabbed her. She screamed and spun around, only to discover it was the warehouse manager. After that terrifying experience, Lisa became far more cautious. She returned home immediately and sealed the hole in the wall with cement and plaster. Still, the itching on her scalp never stopped. Late one night, an ant crawled into her nostril. In her sleep, Lisa began coughing violently, as though she were suffocating. Then thousands of ants poured from her mouth. At sunrise, however, she realized it had only been a nightmare. Too many strange things had happened recently. Lisa searched online for answers but found nothing. A few days later, while organizing craft materials, she discovered an old photo album hidden inside a cabinet. The moment she opened it, she froze. It belonged to her parents. Her mother had died when Lisa was very young. At first, she simply wanted to remember her mother, but as she carefully studied the photos, she noticed something horrifying. Her mother's arms were covered with scratches and red rashes. Lisa grabbed a magnifying glass and examined them closely. Every mark looked like it had been caused by fingernails. Could her mother have suffered the same terrifying experience? Lisa drove off at once, determined to find her father and uncover the truth.